Hey, hey fellas, Haribis is here. Welcome back to Haribis Gaming Channel. आ गया हूँ मैं Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered को लेके कंटिन्यू करने वाले हैं अपन. Ubisoft. मेरे को लगा वो तुम 16% कंप्लीट हो चुका है अपना गेम. 100% कंप्लीट करना है. 50-60 मिनट में खत्म हो जाता है. यहाँ पे अटका हूँ मैं अभी भी. Stockpile allows you to purchase from. Okay, purchase. परचेस हो गया है. ए और डी. ट्रेडिंग मेन्यू. प्लीज इंटर टू द ट्रेडिंग मेन्यू. सिलेक्ट योर अवेलेबिलिटी. सेंड. कॉन्वे सेंड हो गया है. इसको सिर्फ फॉलो करना था, कुछ नहीं. मिशन कंप्लीट.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon, that to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time, I mastered them as well. Days became months. Months became years. As my skills grew, so too did I.
कुछ करने लायक है मैप में? ये झगड़ा नहीं है. मैप तो बहुत बढ़िया है.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Yes.
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out and show you what she can do firsthand?
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Start.
Come on, lad, no time like the present. Double time, boy, it's time you learned. Take the helm.
कहाँ जा रहा है?
Come on, she won't bite.
दिखता है नहीं काटता.
You're connected.
Half sail!
Ah! Your killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
Let's fly full sail! Full sail! Get that wind!
Full sail.
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
Ease her off!
हवा है बहुत तेज चल रही.
I want everything! Unfurl everything! Full sail!
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
हाँ समझ गया.
Go sail! Bring her in, full stop! Bring her to half sail, man. Half sail! Full sail! Full sail! Go get that wind!
Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep your right of way.
To half sail! Slow her down to half sail!
ठीक है. चलती माता लाइन.
Let's fly full sail! We need every knot! Full sail! Rogue wind! Bring her in to half sail! Half sail! We need more speed! Full sail! Go get that wind!
Cottages.
Sail!
We're close.
Full sail! There's an oar! Full sail! Haul in to half sail! No sail! Haul everything in! No sail now! Double time!
Drop anchor.
तो
We'll
पापा.
go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show.
The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
बढ़िया झगड़ा cannons लग चुके हैं
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
The Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Eat her off! Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her round broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire. Round shot for a start! Fire! Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. Some old powder in there! Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky. Never gets home! Not bad for a spot, Captain. You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
वापर करना पड़ेगा ऊपर जाता ही नहीं है ये चलो चलो चलते रहेंगे
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard. Use the swivels on him, Captain.
Brace! Full sail!
English frigate!
Oh, BB Twattle's another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
नीचे झुको, खड़े हो जाओ।
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy?
Now we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for garters.
Leave the rest to edit. नहीं, मेरे को नहीं edit करना।
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship, could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
कहाँ जाता था?
2 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well,
बुड्ढा गुस्सा
what
हो
are you
गया।
waiting for? Put them on.
हो assassin कपड़े।
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
क्रेडिट का कपड़ा मिल गया रे। यही तो मैं चाहता था। ये बाहर आ गया।
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously, it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. but there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above. What do you mean, above?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
My tester.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice strong signal.
क्या strong है यार signal एक नंबर लग रहा है. जैसा पावर भी है बाप के पास.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
गाली नहीं देते बच्चे. Assassin's Creed का यही तो बेस्ट चीज है. पार्कोर. बढ़ती नहीं कह रहे. अगर गलती से छूट गया तो
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paged.
Shut up, Sean. Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
बहुत बढ़िया अच्छे तरीके से.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
स्पाइडरमैन बन गया है.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now, open your chute, now!
हाँ यार मेरे पड़ गई थी चने के खेत में चने के खेत में
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh.
Must.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
मैं वो डाल के आ जाता हूँ ना टाइम को वेट करूँ खड़ी है
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might be. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat enthralled and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Good luck, Desmond.
Thank you.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Spare a moment.
These things I must determine. Of course. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop. What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shaoyun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Assassin bada.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale? This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Okay. वेपन क्राफ्टिंग करते हैं थोड़ा. ये बैक क्यों नहीं जाता है? यार मुझे गुस्सा आता है इसका. आगे सर जी मेरे को थोड़ा.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
मिशन था कर लेते हैं. इधर जाना है पहले देख लेता हूँ. फास्ट ट्रैवल भी कर सकता हूँ. फास्ट ट्रैवल करेंगे, काय को ऐसे जाना है पैदल कोई। New ship upgrade something at the nail shop. कैसा बजा सिटी? चलो तो कहाँ जा रहा हो आप? इधर चलिए। इतना फास्ट ट्रैवल करा रहा नहीं। दादा कैसा है?
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustrations, gentlemen. But surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The tourist thing, no matter...
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? Ah, it's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all. We must...
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! The gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Is that all you have? Could use some support. Is that all you have? Come on, you lobsterback!
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. You stopped my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you a nail, but I'm expected somewhere else.
थोड़ा लूट लेता हूँ मैं। 13 रुपए साले, I mean 13 यूरो। कैसे जा रहा था अमीर मैं हूँ?
Wishes to inform the populace of a slight increase in the fees to be collected.
कंप्लीट हो गया।
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it. Where is he now? I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play. Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Hello, Connor. That tea is being illegally smuggled all around Boston by Johnson's men. If you see any crates in transit, perhaps you could put a stop to the delivery. And those moody tax collectors are still at it. They could use a lesson or two, huh?
ठीक है मैं विजिबल हूँ अभी फिलहाल लोगों को
Pardon me.
Oh, come on, mate.
कहाँ चढ़ रहा है ये €13 ही रखता है ये भी ये मेरे को वो करना है कम सर इधर हूँ मैं भाई ये थोड़ा डैमेज है लगता है सर ये लो ब्राइट लो खत्म करो भाग काय को रहा है
that it is your friend. Oh.
मैं ऊपर चढ़ जाता हूँ। चढ़ नहीं पा रहा यहाँ से। असैसिन बोलता अपने आप को। हाँ। बच्चे लूट रहे हैं, मेरी बारी है। बंजी जंपिंग में ये जंप मार एक बार तो भी। मरा है उससे चिंता नहीं।
Postmaster wishes to inform the populace of a slight increase in the fees to be collected for all transatlantic correspondence.
क्या प्लान कर ये फोर्ट है। अबे अच्छा उनका कुत्ता था, ठीक है। कहाँ से किसके मार रहा है येड़े, मैं किसको मारना चाह रहा हूँ? ओह तेरी ऐसी सही है बढ़िया। Just leave. ऐसा बच बचा के निकलना पड़ेगा यहाँ से। अच्छा
To business. Okay. Party yes. Poison tablets.
उनका आउटफिट है, बॉस का आउटफिट है, सबके अलग अलग आउटफिट्स हैं। जैसा एसडीओ का एक लॉक्ड है, अल्टायर का भी है। Alexios. मैप्स देखते कुछ है क्या मैप्स?
Notice is hereby given in future.
Stefan, what is wrong? Where is Sam Adams?
Who cares? I've been robbed! Oh, ils vont me le payer, ces scélérats de merde!
Where are you going?
To get back what's rightfully mine. Oh! Regardez! Some pathetic redcoats waiting for a beating! I will match your face to your jacket, Capule! Ces coquins me prennent mon père au Canada et voilà qu'ils me ravissent ma propriété ici. Il suffit.
ये हमारे साथ हो गया। Yes, kick in the royal eye. ये साले
We are not English. We are not the king's men. But the king sends these redcoats to push us around. They are not our masters! This is our city! Let's show them who owns it! It's time to fight!
Stefan, please! Stop and listen to me!
I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things? I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts. Ils vont goûter de mon courroux. You looking for a fight, Englishman?
double attack. रुक के जाऊंगा ना मैं थोड़ा 15 मिनट।
Hey, redcoats! Your king! Où que j'aille, l'Anglois croise mon chemin. Il me vole ma maison, il m'oblige à fuir mon pays. Et les voici qui veulent s'approprier ma nouvelle demeure.
अबे रुक, कला निकल रहा चूतिए।
There is a way to fight injustice, but this is not it.
Destroyed? You stupid muckle! I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window.
Bloody hell are you?
Oh, ये करा मुआ. Bloody hell are you?
Why? You have no right to rub people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not. British Parliament? I worked for William Johnson. Johnson? End his suffering cleanly. Please.
Cleanly बोला उसने.
The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
I said I'd buy you an ale when you first helped me. In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance. For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
कैसे मार रहा रे ग्लिच?
I've had worse, though it will take a bit to heal.
हर जगह कूदना रहता है इसको। चलो चलो यार मारना है क्या
The Boston Country Journal.
किधर जाना है पास में
All citizens are urged by our honorable governor.
I hear it was all 10 free ships back, cargo and all.
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses to let them leave. Wants us to take the fee, pay the duties, and say thank you kindly to the king.
The king can kindly kiss my arse. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You can...
Hey bro, अरे ये junior group भाई बढ़िया हूँ मैं.
What happens now? We wait for the signal. What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved. I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
लड़ना ही है पर कुछ ही एक दो मिशन के बाद मैं बंद कर दूंगा स्ट्रीम।
Damn it, more guards. We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
पता नहीं यार गेम के कारण हो रहा है, देखना पड़ेगा। गार्ड्स को खत्म करना है। भाई मार दी गोली, बस लगा मेरे को। भाई एक नंबर गेम है पर असासिन क्रीड। दोनों एक साथ आओ रे, दोनों एक साथ आओ। नहीं आना है, मारो। कहाँ जा रहा? दोनों मारे। अबे एक को भी नहीं लगा। कहाँ मार रहे? एक भी नहीं कोई करती। एक नंबर क्या है अफ्रीका। पीसी पे खेलता हूँ, पीसी पे। अब मेरा लैपटॉप है, पीसी में लैपटॉप है। अरे भारत की टी है, इंडिया
those bastards at bay while the tea is being dumped.
Let me help. I'm yours to command.
वाले मारने आ रहे हैं। बता रहा ना कहाँ पे है चाय की टपरी। छठवा सातवा आठवा नौवा रेड बॉट्स। औकात है क्यों? भाई तुम लोग अकेला क्यों लड़ते हो? गन चलाएंगे बहुत। तू मार ले, मेरे को मारने दे। अरे और आ रहा है। ये उसका पास। अरे बढ़िया। अच्छा मेरी सही आ रही है। अरे कोई बात नहीं, मैं पूरा गेम में मग्न था ना मारने में, तो मेरे को मालूम नहीं पड़ा।
Connor, we saved the last one for you.
आम की पेटी है क्या ये? देख चार्ल्स ली, तेरे को तो बहुत गंदा मारूंगा साले।
Best we get out of here, huh?
इसके बाद वाला आखिरी मैं मिशन करता हूँ, उसके बाद फिर मैं बंद कर दूंगा स्ट्रीम को। फास्ट ट्रैवल go to the G&A। ए घोड़े, मेरे घोड़े, गलत टाइम पे घोड़ा देते तुम लोग। मेरे को उधर जाने का है। और यही जगह पे वो सिटी मारेगा, उसको ये नहीं पता कहीं और सिटी मारना चाहिए जहाँ से घूमना भी नहीं। चलो अभी सीधा घर जाना है उसके, अपने अकिलीस के, अकिलीस जो एक असैसिन है। फास्ट ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं घर के पास। आई गवा घर पे गए, बस पीछे जाना है। हाँ बुड्ढे कैसा है? ओह क्या सीन है?
It is done.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the T.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
Ganondorf, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the T.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course. Can you tell me where they're meeting?
बुड्ढे की सुना नहीं। बे टोपी पहने रखना। Corner. हमारा assassin बाबू। क्या कर रहा है? लोग क्या घोड़ा है बनेगा?
Izzy not gonna daradit kanusa de ne Johnson's yunja der rocksta. Gwahi ganzi what ne ganun haradum hagedum.
तो को देर हार्ड at को कांटो.
इनको हिंदी बोलने में शर्म नहीं आती क्या अभी? I mean sorry English.
are not your brother.
You seek land, true enough. Land that is not yours, nor any person.
There are those who would betray and manipulate. The worst yet, take the land by force.
We are all too aware of the expeditions your people send against us.
What do you mean, fight? We are all one. We should act this stuff.
How? By signing our lands over to you? Then we'll be as one in your debt forever?
Sir William may have a point. What hope have we against their black powder and iron?
The spirits will guide us, as they always have.
Did they not guide us here?
Yes, that we might unmask the great betrayer.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm? If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves. War is not the answer. We remember, Stanwigs. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands. So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
Oh no. What have you done? Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas na yate hagum sare am dahyayum ne skanas izagum haje.
भैया फट रही है इसकी यहाँ से आने में फट रही है अबे यार शिट स्पेस दबा दिया गलती से तो जंप भी कर अबे यार वापस करना पड़ेगा Okay, nice. Cross. Good job.
William Johnson is dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supplies. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
आज के लिए बस इतना ही। मैं मिलूंगा आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम या फिर वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए